Let's do some ear opening drills. I'm going to play a chord. Go ahead and listen to it. Try and find the bottom note. Sing it if you can. You can also try and hear it internally. Okay, now I'm going to play that note. Make sure you sing it. Did you get it right? If you didn't get it right, go ahead and listen again. This is opening up your ear. Listening for this note. Now the bottom note or the top note are the notes that people hear most easily. Let's listen for the top note. Can you hear it? Bring it out of the chord. Try and really hear it. Okay, now sing it or audiate it. Did you get it right? If not, listen again. That's the note you're listening for. Pull it out of the chord. A few more times. Okay, now alternate between the bottom and the top note. See if you can hear both. You're going to hear the bottom note first and the top. Here we go. Now find that middle note. Hear it, pull it out of the texture. Okay, I'm going to play it for you. So sing it or hear it internally in your mind. Did you get it right? If not, just go ahead and listen again. You're pulling this note out of the chord now. Now I'm going to say either 1, 3, or 5. When I say 1, 3, or 5, I want you to pull that chord number out. So 1 would be the lowest, 3 is the middle, 5 is the top. Here we go. 1, 5, 3. Okay, now I'm going to give you the answer. We'll do the same progression. 1, 5, 3. Here we go. Pull out 1. Now listen for 5. Here's 5. And listen for 3. Now we're going to make it just a little more difficult. I'm not going to play a standard chord. It's still going to be 3 notes. We'll still label it 1, 3, and 5, even though we're not dealing with 3. We're going from bottom to top. Here we go. Can you hear the lowest note? We'll call it 1. Go ahead and sing it. Okay, if you got it wrong, listen for this note now. Okay, now listen for the top note. We'll call that 5. Go ahead and sing it if you can, or hear it internally. Okay, now hear it in the chord. Now alternate between the two, bottom and top, 1 and 5. Okay, now listen for the middle note. We'll call that 3, even though it's not the third. Can you find it? I'm going to play it now. Did you get it right? If not, listen for it. One more time. it's possible that what you're hearing is you're kind of scooping into that note. That's pretty normal. Let's try one more time. Now try and hear 1, 5, 3. A little bit of a mental challenge here, and that's kind of the point, because we're not actually playing 1, 5, and 3. We're actually playing, if we're in the key of C, 1, 6, and 2. Here we go. Listen for 1. Here is 1. Listen for 5. Right here. And listen for 2. Okay. Now just identify whether I play a perfect fifth or a perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. Perfect fifth. Perfect fifth. Perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. Perfect fifth. Perfect fifth. Perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. Now let's listen to the difference between the fifth and the fourth. The fifth has a more open sound than the fourth. Don't try and use any type of song or anything else to identify it. Listen to the quality. That's the fifth. It's open. It's clear. It's stable. I don't know where it wants to move. It doesn't really have this need to go anywhere. Compare it to the fourth. A little more gritty. A little more tension. And the fifth? Open. Fourth. Closed. Fifth is open. So now I'm going to play them across the keyboard and see if you can identify them. Try not to break this apart. Try and hear it just on the quality alone. So perfect fifth. How about this one? That's a fourth. Compare it to this one. Also a fourth. How about this one? Perfect fourth. And this one. Perfect fifth. Now I'm just going to play major or minor triads. Just tell me if what you hear sounds major, which will sound more stable, or minor, which might feel like it wants to move somewhere. That one's major. Compare it to minor. You can call it sad, but really the minor triad wants to move. It has a lot to do with the overtone series, which we'll talk about later. All right, how about this one? That one's major. How about this one? Minor. Now do one more thing. I'm going to play a chord and I want you to hear each individual note from bottom to top. So identify it first. What is it? It's major. Now arpeggiate it in your mind. Or sing it. Here we go. So here's the bottom note. Go ahead and sing it. Here's the middle note. And here's the top note. Do it with one more. Major. Can you arpeggiate it? Just go straight up from bottom to top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to do exercises like this whenever I come on, and I do these. I'm aiming to complete these at least on Fridays, but you may see that I come in on multiple days throughout the week. Just kind of depends on how well these go. But the goal here is to add something basic to your training every day, because you want something that's very foundational. You want something that allows you to get in there and be accurate. It builds confidence a little bit, but also it's training the ear in a way that's very easy and in a way where you don't make mistakes. So if you're doing this along with a flawless course, that's the idea here. If you want a little extra work, what I'm doing here is I'm concentrating on some additional exercises for those of you that are having trouble opening your ear. And for those of you that already have a really good ear, these are good foundational exercises to really make sure those pathways in the brain have been laid very powerfully and very cleanly. So we want to do simple exercises to make sure that we have a really powerful ear that is flexible. If you have to think at all that that's minor, that's major, that's major, if it takes you even a second and you just don't recognize it, even before words form, even before you say that's major, that's minor, you're not quite doing this correctly yet. So we want to get to the point where these fundamental blocks are just so powerful that you just instantly know perfect fourth, perfect fifth. You instantly know major or minor. And we'll do some additional exercises as we go that will continue to challenge you and make you hear these intervals in different ways. I'm going to show you how a perfect fifth can actually not sound like a perfect fifth sometimes based on what I do, and that will open up your ear even further. So I'll see you next time. Let me know if you like this type of content.